Not all holiday presents get delivered by sleigh. A lot come from shopping online, which means you may be exposing your personal information to cybercriminals when shopping or browsing during the holidays. Norton 360 provides comprehensive protection for your devices, a VPN for your online privacy, and SafeWeb so you can shop more safely online. Stay safer this holiday season with Norton 360. Save up to 58% off your first year at norton.com/secure.
You're ready for a comeback. And with Purdue Global, you can do more than take classes. You can take charge of your story, of your career, of your life. Earn a degree you can be proud of and get an education employers respect. It's time, your time, not just to go back to school, but to come back and move forward with Purdue Global, Purdue's online university for working adults. Start your comeback at purdueglobal.edu.
Hello. From Wonder Media Network, I'm Jenny Kaplan, and this is Womanica. This month, we're talking about go-getters, women who purposefully, or in some cases accidentally, acquired life-changing wealth, good fortune, or influence. Today, we're talking about the woman dubbed Nigeria's first modern fashion designer. She dedicated her work to crafting clothing inspired by traditional Nigerian textiles and garments that would appeal to the modern cosmopolitan woman. Please welcome Sade Thomas-Fahm. Sade was born on September 22, 1933, in Oyo, Nigeria, to a Yoruba family. When she was still young, her family moved to Lagos, the nation's largest city. In 1953, Sade left Nigeria at 19 years old to pursue a nursing career in London. But she never became a nurse. The boutiques in London's West End, with their glowing window displays of all the latest trends, captured Sade's imagination.
When we got to Ejua Road, the high street, and I saw mannequins, they were like human beings, and they saw all different fashion. I think this is what I'm cut out for. I made up my mind. I couldn't believe it.
She enrolled at St. Martin's College of Arts to study fashion. She attended fashion shows and exhibitions. She studied the history of the industry. She learned to craft garments. And by the time she'd earned her degree, Sade decided she wanted to return home to share everything she'd learned.
I said, I'm taking this to Nigeria. This to Nigeria.
Sade moved back to Nigeria in 1960, the same year that Nigeria and several other African nations gained independence from colonial rule. She established her own boutique, Maison Sade, as well as a garment factory in the suburbs of Lagos. There, her team of workers dyed, stitched, and embroidered the garments she sold at Maison Sade. It was the first high-end store in Nigeria to sell locally made, ready-to-wear styles. As she launched her new business, Sade was hyper-aware of how colonial influence still seeped into daily life for Nigerians, including in how they dressed. She later recalled, as the colonial masters took charge of our lives as a people at that time, the socialization process made Nigerians feel that the English culture was better and superior to ours. Sade made it her mission to decolonize the wardrobes of her fellow Nigerians. Her designs combine traditional Nigerian textiles like the strip-woven cloth aso-oke with more Western silhouettes. She recalled, I would look at the European skirt and then I would put it up against, in my mind, the Yoruba iro. Both clothe a woman's lower half, and in similar ways, but with distinct differences. Both styles had something to learn from the other. At first, other Nigerian women took little interest in Sade's work. She later explained, when the European women started talking about Sade's boutique and wearing my designs, Nigerian women followed suit.
The Nigerian look, a mixture of traditional and modern that were made for each other.
Sade also catered to the lives of cosmopolitan working women, reimagining traditional Nigerian styles to fit more seamlessly into their daily lives. Take, for example, the iro, traditionally a garment around the waist. Sade added a zipper, allowing for a quicker dressing process during hectic mornings. She also designed a pre-tied gele, which usually required experience to tie in different designs, allowing modern Nigerian women to rock their traditional head wrap. Sade's work made a significant impact in the newly independent country. Influential African women sported her designs, from Princess Elizabeth of Toro, Uganda's first female lawyer, to Wole Soyinka, Africa's first Nobel laureate in literature. Her garment factory also provided jobs during a time of economic uncertainty for Nigeria. As Sade later said, fashion is not just for fancy or glamour. Sade continued to run her business until the early 2000s when she closed her final boutique in Lagos. By then, her customer base's interests had shifted once again to Western designs. Since then, her work has been exhibited in the Victoria and Albert Museum in London, alongside other influential designers from the region. Today, Sade is still considered one of the most important African designers in fashion history. Her advice to younger designers? Allow your imagination to run wild. All month, we're talking about go-getters. For more information, find us on Facebook and Instagram at Womanica Podcast. Special thanks to Liz Kaplan, my favorite sister and co-creator. As always, we'll be taking a break for the weekend. Talk to you on Monday.
Not all holiday presents get delivered by Slay. A lot come from shopping online, which means you may be exposing your personal information to cybercriminals when shopping or browsing during the holidays. Norton 360 provides comprehensive protection for your devices, a VPN for your online privacy, and SafeWeb so you can shop more safely online. Stay safer this holiday season with Norton 360. Save up to 58% off your first year at norton.com/secure.
Once upon a time, Amazon Music met audiobooks, and listeners everywhere rejoiced.
Oh, yeah.
Because now they could listen to one audiobook title a month from an enormous library of popular audiobook titles, including romantasy, autobiographies, true crime, and more. Suddenly, listeners didn't mind sitting in traffic or even missing their flight. Amazon Music Unlimited now includes Audible.
No way.
Download the Amazon Music app now to start listening. Terms apply.